Hey there, my name is Cloud, and this is me enjoying my runs and the best gifts of life with my ladies. You can say I'm passionate about running. Welcome to my channel, dedicated to recovery and rehabilitation. Thank you for joining me in this journey to recover from the big C and hopefully someday soon run again. Hey, how are you? Another day, another grind. Let's do this. We got this. Let's get after this. All right. So for today's session, my circuit training program, and hopefully sooner rather than later, I can begin to ramp up and start doing a little bit more. For the grand plan of recovery and rehabilitation. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate your time and your company. So let's do this. So come on, what's your program looking like? I kind of actually want to know. Please do share. What are you doing? How much are you doing? Do you feel like you're doing enough, or you think you can handle a little bit more? And what's your diet look like? I'm interested to know. I want to share mine to you, but I also am looking for resources on what is working out for you guys. So do share in the comments below. I promise I'll read it and respond. So today's topic about how my current program is failing, how my current training regimen is failing me. So let me give you the whole premise of why I think and I feel that my current training program is, or has been, or thus far is failing me, is for a couple of key reasons. The first one was that what happened the other day. The other day I got home and my neighbor across the street, this sweet little old lady, was trying to plow the ice and snow off her driveway. And for whatever reason, her two-stage snowplow stopped, dead in its tracks. And just as I was pulling into my driveway and I got out of the car, she was flagging me down and was asking for a little bit of help. So naturally, I came over and I attempted to help her. So my first pull of the snowplow machine actually worked. So it ran for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it died again. So I was there subsequently trying to pull the string quite a few more times, and eventually on my nth time of pull, the string broke. So there we were, both of us, in the middle of the cold, trying to restart this two-stage snowplow. And mind you, the plow that she was using was, one of the more arcane old ones that was really, really heavy. Long story short, we just couldn't get it started at that point, obviously with a broken string. So I couldn't leave her with the machine, stopped there at the end of her property. So I ended up, I just really couldn't. At the back of my mind, I was like, should I be pulling this? Do I think I'm ready to pull on this machine? Because if you're not aware, a two-stage snowplow can be very, very heavy to pull when it's not running on its own. And obviously this machine was not. So I had to drag the machine, tilt it, lift it, and pull it backwards all the way back into her driveway and into her garage. Which took me a while, but by the time I got there and finally got the task done, I was exhausted. I was sweating bullets. My heart rate was racing. I was having palpitations. I was a little bit short of breath because of the cold and the strenuous work. And I felt, my stitch side from the side where I had the surgery, it was very tender. I could really feel the muscles were pulling. So again, I mean, there was no way that I was gonna let her do this. I just really needed to hunker down and complete the task. But that doesn't change the fact that I really extended myself. I overextended myself doing a very simple task that really wouldn't have been a problem, before all of this. And yet now it is. Even with my current training regimen, I wasn't ready, is what I'm saying. This is the first reason why I say in this reflection that, my current training program is yet, failing me. Naturally, I felt disappointed. I felt guarded. That a task like this, felt ridiculously challenging when really it shouldn't. So that was one aspect. That was one key thing I wanted to share with you. The next thing happened the day after. Actually today. I went to the store to do my regular grocery shopping. And grocery shopping, you're pushing a cart, you're going around the store, you're grabbing, some fruits, some vegetables, and a couple of drinks here and there, and the usual stuff that you would grab from grocery. Having some palpitations and short of breath, which was very frustrating. I'm doing all this work, I'm putting all this training regimen, and yet it's not translating well yet. And I want to highlight that yet. That despite through all of this work that I'm putting in, it hasn't really translated yet to to my real world ability. So in a nutshell, that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is how I'm looking at things, that the current training program that I'm doing thus far, is failing me. But ultimately, I guess I'm just not being patient enough to wait for it to come to me. I've been so after my recovery, full recovery, all this while, and not giving, I suppose, myself a chance to really, grow into it. So I guess the key word today is just being patient of myself through the entirety of this process, being patient with my current program, and continue to put in the work. And finally, to cap all of this today, before I ended my work today, before I left work, I needed to assist one of my patients and reposition her in her chair, and even with the help of another therapist, pulling and tugging and lifting the patient back into her proper position, I felt a significant pull again on my side. So it just kind of really adds to this whole element of being frustrated and disappointed of where I'm at right here, right now. And again, this is kind of where things are for me in my journey. And perhaps some folks out there are doing much better than me, or perhaps not as well as me, and I get it, and I understand their journey as well. So I'm being cognizant and being sensitive about the fact that these are some of the things that I'm going through, and I realize that other folks out there may be having more challenges and more difficulties, or perhaps they're doing much better. And if they are, tell me, what's the difference? How are you making it much better? Or if not, how is it harder for you? And ultimately, perhaps by sharing our thoughts, we can all grow into this, and we can all travel in this journey we call life and cancer recovery. So I want to end, my thoughts here today, and I just want to say thank you for joining me in my session, this afternoon. I really appreciate your company and your time. Until the next time we talk, till the next time we meet again, have a great one. Happy holidays to you and your family. Bye.